stand up early and fight for themselves. Because in the South, and she told me this story, and I tried by the KKK, but also, more importantly for what I'm trying to say to you, and not to say that the killing of those 4 girls was not important. I certainly don't mean to say that, and if you took it that way, please forgive me. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to rush, and I'm trying to say this picture of police with dogs, firemen with hoses, is what moved the President of the United States to introduce the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And he was moved not because of Martin Luther King, because Martin Luther King had been trying to get him to do it since he got in office. He was moved because of the people looking at me in this room. Mrs. King said, Martin and Ralph were at the hotel resting because it had gotten so bad in Birmingham, they were about to cancel. They had actually canceled this march they were going to do that day. But they had trained students for the past few weeks. And the students met at the church, 16th Street Baptist Church. And they're in there, and they're doing their thing. They're like getting riled up. And then former ambassador to the UN, Andrew Young, former mayor of Atlanta, Georgia, Andrew Young, gets up to the mic and says, it's too dangerous. Sheriff Bull Connor is not playing. It's too dangerous. We can't let you go out. Dr. King has canceled the rally. The young people were hyped. Like y'all was saying, give me an N, give me that. They were hyped even like 1,000 times more hyped than y'all were. Because they had been taught how to protest nonviolently. I don't know about you. I'm an ordained minister. I'm an assistant pastor. I'm a youth leader for 30 years. I'm 53 years of age. I know the Bible a little bit. And I know it says if somebody smacks you with your right hand and your left cheek, turn to them the right cheek. But my brothers and my sisters, I got to tell you, I'm not certain that when I turn the right cheek for you to smack, it ain't going to be something in my right hand. I'm not your average reverend, so don't judge them all by me. I'm not the average reverend. And it just boggles my mind with the carnage that young black folks are putting on one another today. I don't know what's happening in Connecticut, but I kind of figured y'all killing one another up here just like just like they doing in Philadelphia. I kind of figured y'all doing one another wrong just like they doing in Philly. It boggles my mind that in 1963, when we were still the N-word, I'm trying to give you this one story and make the whole history of the youth in the NAACP really mean something to you. It boggles my mind that in 1963, when we had Martin Luther King here with us, when we had Malcolm X here with us, when we had SNCC, when we had John Lewis, Congressman John Lewis here with us, that young people would take a course in nonviolent resistance from some old people and really be the catalyst that really made the civil rights movement what it is today. Because they were hyped to march nonviolently in the face of, and it boggles my mind, they were doing it in Birmingham. Go Google Bull Connor. I mean, do you see this? This is I think he's 19 in one story. Year-old black boy. That's a dog. That's a dog. That's a police officer. Police officer is holding this boy. The dog is biting the boy on the side. This dog is coming up to get him on the leg. Non-violently. He didn't kick. He didn't cuss. He didn't hit. The dog or the cop. I ain't your average reverend. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure I could do that. Here's the thing. The kids were so hyped, they said, we're marching downtown to the park. And former Ambassador Andrew Young, thank you, got back on the phone and called Dr. King and said, Reverend King, the kids are marching. He said, what do you mean the kids are marching? His wife told me this story, so I know it's the truth.
You gotta fight if you wanna be free. You gotta give it all you got. You gotta show what it's all about.
One more time, give me an A.
A, you C, you got your C, you got your C.
Give me a P.
P, you got your P, you got your P. All you got. You gotta show what it's all about.
Alright, so I had fun with you guys today. Excited about him being involved and he's committed to young people. So let's give it to him one more time. The leaders of the future. I don't live by that philosophy. I say young people are the leaders of right now. So with all the stuff that you guys learned, take that as a tool and take it back into the community and use that to be a leader of right now and make a difference in your community and somebody else's life. All right? So give yourselves an Be nice. No bullying. That's right. We need some big letters so people can read. Oh yeah. Science. What is the subject? What are some bad things that people do? No cussing. How about no cussing?
That's perfect.
Cursing.